वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू. आई होप आई एम क्लियरली ऑडिबल. क्या आप लोगों को मेरी वॉइस क्लियरली आ रही है? इफ माई वॉइस इज क्लियर प्लीज मेंशन येस इन द कमेंट सेक्शन. आई होप माई वॉइस इज क्लियर टू एवरीवन. Okay, so let us start today's session. In the last class that we had, इसमें हम लोगों ने कुछ questions discussion किए थे regarding the mains paper, and today we are going to continue with that set. ओके, दिस इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, बट हम लोगों ने क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 तक डिस्कशन कर लिया था लास्ट क्लास में. सो टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू कंटिन्यू फ्रॉम क्वेश्चन नंबर 8. ओके, yes, question number 8. Now let me repeat the instruction for you guys कि इसको करना कैसा है. जो लोग लास्ट क्लास नहीं ज्वाइन कर पाए थे, जो हमारा लास्ट क्लास हुआ था जिसमें मैंने 1 से 7 नंबर तक डिस्कशन किया था, काइंडली गो थ्रू द वीडियो ऑफ दैट क्लास. ठीक है, वो आपको बांग्ला गुरु के ही पेज में मिल जाएगा. मतलब yes, okay, good morning to all of you. Good morning. Now see, the question is, the instruction says, in each of the following question a word along with 3 sentences is given. Choose the option in which the word has been used correctly. So we can see that there is a word as rudimentary. Okay, so definitely you should know the meaning of this word. अब ये जो word है यहाँ पे rudimentary, इसको हमने यहाँ 3 statements में भी use किया है. See, the word has been used in all the 3 statements. Now, according to the meaning of the word, you have to identify इनमें से कौन से statement में ये word जो है वो accurately fit हो रहा है. ठीक है, तो जिस statement में ये accurately fit होगा उस हिसाब से हम answer mark करेंगे. It could be multiple also, since we can see that we have multiple choice option, and it could be only one statement also. So kindly answer. इसके बाद मैं आप लोगों को answer बताऊंगी. First you guys try to answer the question, then I'll do the discussion. चलो इसको solve करो एक बार. Yes, good morning to all of you once again. चलो, now let us do the discussion. So यहाँ पे जो हमारा word है rudimentary means something that is involving or limited to basic principle. ठीक है, when we stick to the basic principle, that is rudimentary. Now let us look into the statements. The statements are the smooth surface of the lake reflected back the rudimentary moonlight. ठीक है, तो अब यहाँ पे हमने moonlight को क्या कहा? हमने moonlight को rudimentary कहा, मतलब very basic light. Okay, Now statement number 2, the introduction is quite rudimentary, suitable for complete beginners to प्रोग्रामिंग. ओके, तो बेसिक है, सिंपल. रूडिमेंटरी मतलब ही होता है द बेस, द सिंप्लीफाइड वर्जन. सो यस, इन क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 दिस इज करेक्ट. ठीक है, तो बी तो हमारा डेफिनेटली होगा. एंड नेक्स्ट इज व्हेन बेसबॉल वाज इन इट्स रूडिमेंटरी स्टेजेस, डिफरेंट टीम्स प्लेड बाय डिफरेंट रूल्स. ठीक है, तो जब बेसबॉल जो है हमारा रूडिमेंटरी स्टेज मतलब जो हमारा बेसिक स्टेज में था, ओके, व्हेन इट हैज जस्ट स्टार्टेड, ओके, द बेस. सो इन दैट सिचुएशन, इन दैट प्लेस, डिफरेंट टीम्स प्लेड बाय डिफरेंट रूल्स. तो उस टाइम पे बहुत सारे डिफरेंट रूल्स के हिसाब से खेले जाते थे, मतलब जिसको जैसा कन्वीनियंट होता था, दे यूज्ड टू प्ले दैट वे. ओके, सो द ओनली इनकरेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन नंबर 1. यहाँ पे हम बेसिक लाइट को नहीं इंडिकेट कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पर हमारा करेक्ट मींस इट रूडिमेंटरी हैज नथिंग टू डू विथ मूनलाइट सिंप्लीफाइड वर्जन. तो यहाँ पे हमारा करेक्ट आंसर जो है वो बी एंड सी होगा. सो बी एंड सी इज समथिंग दैट वी कैन सी इन ऑप्शन नंबर 2. सो ऑप्शन नंबर 2 विल बी आवर करेक्ट आंसर. I hope this is clear. Okay, now moving ahead to the next question, question number 9 on your screen. Okay, question number 9 भी हमारा similar concept का है. The word is vociferous. Okay, now you have to use this word in 3 statements. It has already been used. Basically you have to tell me in which of these statements this word is correctly used. So for that definitely you need to know the meaning of the word, then only you will be able to answer. तो चलिए इसका आंसर आप लोग मुझे बताइए, then I will continue the discussion. Okay, I suppose there was some problem in my voice, okay, due to technical issue. Don't worry, I will repeat the answer that I explained. First, let me go back to the question number 9, that is vociferous. Okay, there was some issue in the mic. So, vociferous is something that explains when you have a very strong opinion regarding something. Okay, that is vociferous. Now, the protesters were vociferous as they screamed outside of the government building. So, protesters, they were very sure about something, and that is the reason they were screaming outside the government office, whatever they were protesting. See, whenever somebody or a group of people or a community is protesting regarding something, protesting against something, sorry, so they definitely have to have a very strong opinion about that. Otherwise, how would be they able to do that? If you are not concrete with your point, you won't be able to protest. When you are raising your voice, that means definitely you have a strong voice, strong opinion, strong proof. Understood? So here vociferous is correct. Statement number 2, the decision was made over their vociferous objection. So they had a very strong opinion regarding something and they objected, and with their objection the decision was also altered. So again we can here say that they had a very strong opinion about that, strong voice about that. So statement 2 is also correct. Next, although I do not normally get involved in politics, I was a vociferous supporter of our new governor. So this person is saying, the speaker is saying that the person is not very interested in politics, but yes, the new governor who was selected, this person is a great supporter of that person. Okay, maybe that person has done something very good of that particular area of that person being the party member. So that's why the person might be a good supporter, strong supporter of that. So yes, here also we can say the person has a strong opinion about this governor. So all the three statements are correct. Okay, so here we click on option number 5, that is all are correct, and then we move ahead to the next question. Question number 10 on your screen, I'll explain it to you once again. So there are three statements, and in three statements, all the three statements are divided into two parts, A, B, A, B, A, B. Okay, so any one part contains the error, you have to mark the part that contains the error. For example, in question number 1, statement number 1, error is in part A, statement B, error part A, and statement 3 also error part A. Just for the explanation I'm saying, so any option that contains 1A, 2A, 3A, that will be your correct answer. This is how you are going to answer this question. I hope this is clear. Okay, and be very careful while reading the instruction, because here the examiner has said that you have to mark the part that contains the error. They might also ask you the part that do not contain the error. Understood? So don't just see the question and think, okay, this is error detection, so definitely they are asking about the error part. No, they might ask you the opposite one also. Understood? That they might ask you the part that contains the error, they might also ask you the part that might not contain the error. So don't be very sure while answering the question that you don't read the instruction, just see the question and straight away try to answer the question. No, because the instruction might be altered. This generally doesn't happen in SSC exam. They stick to the format they are following, but banking, yes, they always tend to change and mold the format. So this is something that I always keep on telling you guys in offline classes also, that without reading the instructions, please do not solve any question. Always read the instruction before solving the questions. Okay, now 4 options were visible to you. Acha, option number 5 was not visible to you. Option number 5, I have written it to here. Okay, I think we need to remove the part, then the option will be visible. Yes, now the option is visible. Okay, understood. I think the instruction is clear to all of you. Now you answer the question. Anyway, I have written also here all correct. Okay, uh, okay, solve the question, then I'll do the discussion. Okay, now let us discuss. So the question number one says, in the wake of the extended nationwide lockdown to curbing the spread of outbreak, teachers are exploring online methods of teaching. Okay, so they are talking about COVID-19 when the teachers were trying to learn how the online teaching process works, and they used to teach in that process. So see, here we have a infinitive structure, that is to curbing. So infinitive should take to plus v1 form. So it should not be curving, it should be curve. So okay, in question number one or statement number one, we have error in part A. So if error is in part A, that means we can straight away eliminate option 1 and option 2, because here they have written B and our error is in part A. Okay, so two options already eliminated, and yes, all are correct also eliminated because we already found an error. Understood? Okay, very good. I got one answer from Rima Mandal. Very good. Now, let us see the next question. Question number 2 says, Professor is an eminent labor economist and are on the editorial board of the Indian Journal of Labor Economics. So, I am talking about one professor is an eminent labor economist and are on the editorial board, and the person is one. We have one person here, right? So we cannot write are, we have to write is. So in question number 2, our error is in part B. So error is in part B. So 1A, 2B. Again, we cannot eliminate any option. So we have to read the statement number 3. Statement number 3 says, Prachi, a migrant worker from Bihar, is one of the roughly 400 million worker in India who are dependent on daily wages for their survival. Now see, what is the error here? Is roughly one of the. So when we write of always indicates what? Of indicates group. So when of word is indicating group, what we need to mention? We mention the following noun in plural format. One of the, each of the, either of the, these structures always take plural noun. Why? Because of words indicate plurality. One of the. So of means we are talking about the entire pool after that. Understood? So here it should not be worker, it should be workers. So in question number 3, our error stands in part A. Part A means, this is part A, right? Our error stands in part A. So part A, so this is incorrect. Option number 4, because here we can see part B. Our correct answer is option number 3, part A. So we click on option number 3. I hope this is clear to everyone. Any doubt? Any query? I suppose the concept is clear. Shall we move ahead to the next question? See, if you have any doubt or query, you can mention me in the comment section. I can help you out here. So I assume you are clear with all the questions, all the statement. What are the errors? The structure is also clear. So now moving ahead to the next question. Question number 11 on your screen. Question number 11 is also of the similar concept. What we have to do, you have 3 statements here, and here you have to mark the part that contains the error. Similar instruction. Okay. Solve this question, then I'll do the discussion. Okay, now let us discuss the answer. All correct. Okay, very good. Now let's see what should be the answer. Statement number one says many social scientists who do not belong to this group do so by the lived experience of the people they study. Okay, so lived experience means here lived is not correct. Basically, the life the person has already led. So they have drawn a conclusion according to the life led by that particular person. Okay, or a set of person. Basically, the survey that has been done on that set of person. So here option of statement number one is absolutely correct, all the both the parts. So yes, even after reading one we can come to the conclusion that our answer will be all correct. Why? Because we don't have any separate option where we can see one no error and then we can see error in B or C. So definitely if one is correct, option number 2 and 3 also has to be correct. Understood? So this is how you are going to save your time in your exam. When you basically you just have to apply a little bit of practical logic. That is, if this is correct, we don't have any option where one is correct and we have error in other parts. So straight away we'll click on option number 5. Anyway, for your understanding, I'll definitely read the next two statements. His attitude to most of his fellow pupils is only partly accounted for by a difference in age. Okay, so the attitude that is shown by that person, that is only on account on basis of the age difference. Okay, next is information technology is the use of computers to store, retrieve, transmit and manipulate data or information. So information technology deals with these sectors, that is retrieving, storing, transmitting and manipulating the data or information. Okay, something that we can see that AI is doing nowadays. So yes, all the three statements are correct and we click on option number 5. I hope the concept is clear to everyone. Chalo, moving ahead to the next question then. Question number 12 on your screen, and in question number 12 also similar concept we have. We have to mark the error in the sections. Okay, chalo, answer the question, then I'll do the discussion. Now let us discuss the answer. So question number 1 here says the doctor was able to guess the disease correctly and provided a exact cure for it. Very simple question. Exact is a word that starts with a vowel sound, and vowel sound does not take article a, it takes article an. Here we have error in part number A, sorry, part number B. So part number B, that means option number 3 eliminated, option number 4 eliminated, correct, and option number 5 eliminated because we have error in part B. Now looking into the next question, integrating technology with standard curriculum not only can give students a sense of power but also allow for more advanced learning among broad topics. Now you see here we have correlative conjunction. Now what is correlative conjunction? The conjunction that occurs in pair. We have three sets of conjunction: coordinate, subordinate and correlative, right? Correlative means the conjunction that occurs in pair, like not only but also, either or, neither nor, none but, etc. Okay, so here we have not only and here we have but also. Understood till here? Now, the structure says that whenever we are using a correlative conjunction in a statement, the following word should be of the same part of speech. Like for example, if not only is followed by a verb, but also should also be followed by a verb. If not only is followed by an article, but also should also be followed by an article. Now, it's not necessary the word should be same. Like for example, if we have verb, one is eating, one is writing. At one place we have article and, at one place we have article the. That is correct. But the part of speech or article should be there. That means it should be same. So here we can see but also is followed by allow, which is a verb, and not only is followed by can, which is also a verb, but this is a modal. This is not the main verb. So we have to use this give here. So not only curriculum not only gives student, okay, so we don't need to write can here. Integrated technology with standard curriculum not only gives students a sense of power. Okay, so can is anyway not making any difference in the statement. So yes, we can remove this word. See, if any word is added or if any word is eliminated and that is not changing the meaning of the statement, we can do that. But if you are adding any word or removing any word that is changing the meaning of the statement, then it's incorrect. So here can is not making a difference, so we can remove that. Okay, so again we have error in part A. So B, 1B and 2A. So 1B, 2A. So here it is B, this also 1. So we already got the correct answer. We don't even need to read the next question in your exam, definitely. Right now I'll explain you. The two countries have been criticized in recent months for insisting on maintaining sanction despite of the catastrophic impact on civilians. Now despite is not followed by of. Either it's in spite of or you write only despite. You can write anyone, like if instead of removing of, if you write in spite, you change despite and write in spite, then also it's correct. Just now I told you, like, the meaning should not change. When you are adding something or removing something, the meaning should not change. If the meaning is same, then our answer is correct. So you can remove of also and you can change despite to in spite also. Now tell me, are the questions clear? Are the statements clear? Any doubt, anyone? Anything to ask? If any doubt, mention me in the comment section. So I suppose you don't have any query. So I'll move ahead to the next question then. Okay. Question number 13 on your screen. Similar concept. Kindly mark the answer. Then I'll do the discussion. Solve it. Okay, option number 3, 1A, 2B, 3B. Okay, now let's see. Question number 1 says 6 death. Now we get the error in part 1 only. When it is written 6, you cannot write death. This is not a unit. Okay, so it should be 6 deaths. So in question number 1, we get the error in part A. 6 deaths and 62 new COVID-19 cases. See, 62 cases. Whenever you write the number, the following noun should be plural, right? So this is cases were reported in Delhi, taking the toll to 38 and the total number to 1640. So our error is in part A. So if in question number 1 error is in part A, that means option 1 eliminated, option 2 eliminated, and option number 5 eliminated. Okay, now we are left with question number 2 and 3. Let's see. The Ministry of Home Affairs has issued an advisory that Zoom video conference is not a safe platforms. It should be not a safe platform. That means error is in part B. So error is in part B means option 4 eliminated. Even if you not read the statement number 3, we already got our answer, but for your understanding, I'll definitely explain. So there is some relief for air travelers as the government asked airlines to refund airfare instead of blocking passengers money in credit shells. Okay, so basically what do they do when they have to refund the money? Instead of refunding, they put it into the wallet of that airlines. So again, you have to book a ticket from there. So your money is stuck there. So they told that you are not supposed to stuck the money in the wallet. You are supposed to return the money to the passenger. Understood? So this is the statement and this is our error. So part B, I hope this is clear. And this pattern of question is also over. From question number 14, we will continue in the next class since we are running out of time also. So I hope all the questions and the pattern of questions that we discussed is clear to you. Any doubt, you can ask me right now. And if you want to ask your doubt in person, those who are existing student here, you can come after class and ask to clear your doubts to me. Okay. तो सेशन अच्छा लगा तो प्लीज लाइक करो एंड इफ यू आर न्यू टू द चैनल प्लीज क्लिक ऑन द बेल आइकन एंड सब्सक्राइब द चैनल so that you can receive notifications of all the upcoming classes and crash courses that we have aligned for you in YouTube as well as Bangla Guru. Okay, so I will stop today's class here. Till then, thank you everyone and have a good day. Thank you all.